What's up guys, Pix here, bringing you my first FIFA 18 video. I haven't uploaded in around 5 or 6 months, but the reason for that is because I just had a lot of responsibilities thrown at me at the same time. Work, school, girlfriend, a bunch of different things that I had to balance and make time for. I had to choose to just get rid of YouTube out of my schedule, but I'm deciding to bring it back again, see how it works, see if I can fit it into my schedule. Maybe not uploading so consistently, but as much as I possibly can. But let's talk about the players. In goal, we have Eduardo. I think keepers in this game are just broken. They're so bad. They let in anything as long as it's low driven. So I can't really talk too confidently about keepers in general. I just think in general that they're bad. Not just Eduardo by himself. I think keepers in general are just terrible. But the two center backs I thought were really good. Semedo and Hoet. Defending in this game is pretty difficult. It's all pretty much manual. There's no contain button, I don't believe. But Hoet and Semedo did great for me. They both scored me goals off of corners. And they were overall two very solid center backs. Especially Semedo. He was just holding down the fort like a fucking madman. I mean, Hoet did a good job in his own right, but Semedo was just one overpowered bastard. And the two fullbacks, we have Rosales and Ryan Bertrand. And Bertrand, I think, is probably the most expensive player on the team because he has a pretty decent BPL left back. And BPL players, for some reason, on FIFA games right at the start are always the most expensive players. And Bertrand, I thought, was really good. He did a good job. I find that pace, as long as you have more than 60 pace, you feel like you have 90 pace. I don't know what it is in this game. Pace is really weird. So Bertrand felt awesome. His defending being 79, pushing 80 defending. He did a great job defensively, and I find that defending stat is pretty important in this game. It actually does make a difference. And Rosales was one of two players on this team that was sort of non-existent. He didn't really do much. He let that right hand side open quite a bit. He didn't really do anything that I can really praise him for, but he did an okay job, is what I can say. And the three center midfielders, we have GUZMAN, STENDERA, and Trigueros. I thought GUZMAN was awesome as far as passing goes. His dribbling is good. He has 4-star skills and weak foot, and his passing was really good. He was picking out some very nice over-the-top through balls, which you'll see in some of the goals scored. And I thought he was overall really great as a playmaker. Not too special in any other area, but he did a great job with his passing. And then Stendera was the second player, along with Rosales, who really didn't do anything. I can't think of... I just forgot that he was on the fucking team. But every time I would play, I just forgot he was there because he did nothing whatsoever. And then Trigueros was probably the best player on the team. He did so much, scoring goals, winning balls back, getting assists. It was some really nice passes. His range of passing was great. He barely messes up a beat in the midfield. He would dribble players like it was nothing. He would create chances like it was nothing, win the ball back, get himself some goals. He is just fantastic, and dribbling in this game is pretty important. I find that players with good dribbling and ball control and a great first touch, it makes a difference in this game. It really does. And for your center midfielder to have that, it really is important. And the fact that I got him for 400 coins and he's an 82 rated player is insane. So take advantage of the fact that he's non-rare. Don't look past him. He is awesome on this game. And as you see right there, a great long shot. And I have to mention that I totally forgot while recording this squad that you could show in-game stats now. So for my next squad builder, I definitely will be showing in-game stats just to hammer home some of the statistics that these players have, and that makes it a lot easier for me to go in depth with players. But he has 80 long shots and 81 shot power. I think both long passing and short passing in the 80s, along with dribbling and ball control. The dude just offers so much to the table. I thought he was great, really, really great, honestly. And our right forward is going to be Suso, who I believe I got for 600 coins. And our left forward is going to be a player that I'm pretty sure I used in my FIFA 17 starter squad builder, BITTENCOURT. And he did a pretty decent job. I mean, both the goals that he scored me were in the exact same game. I think so, yeah, they were both in the exact same game, but there were two decent goals, especially this one here. Nice little run from him, great pass over the top from Trigueros, and then a really nice volleyed finish right underneath the goalkeeper. And that's what I'm talking about with keepers. As long as it's low driven, even if it's directly at them or just beside them, they're so bad at getting to the ground at those low driven shots. And I honestly think that keepers, if they're not fixed, keepers are just going to be terrible in this game. No matter which keeper you have in goal, they're going to be terrible. That's the way I see it, at least. But BITTENCOURT was good. He did a decent job. Wasn't the greatest of goal scorers. Doesn't really get himself in too many goal scoring positions, but his pace and ball control and passing allowed him to get down that wing and create some chances. And I thought he did a decent job. And then Suso, along with Trigueros, best player on the team for sure. He was so good, and especially for the cheap price that you pay, his stats are awesome. And if you look at his in-game stats, he has some decent overall shooting stats. Long shots, I believe, are like 82 or something. Finishing and shot power, all is in like the higher 70s, like mid to high 70s. I thought his positioning was really good. I love the runs that he made down that right-hand side. And the way he plays in game, he's like very Messi-esque. Like just dribbling and cutting inside with him was a lot of fun. And that left foot is so good. I mean, look at this goal right here. I'm not sure if it took a deflection or not. It looked like it kind of did, but it was still a great finish nonetheless. And yeah, that left foot was one hell of a left foot. He also had a really great pass on him, like a great range of passing. From his over-the-top through balls, his crossing, it was all very, very effective. And let's talk about crossing really quick on this game, not for Suso in general. I think crossing in this game is completely broken. It's not really utilized too much for my opponents, but whenever I cross the ball in this game, it always finds the head of one of my players. Even if they don't put the ball in, it almost always finds the head of one of my players. It's really weird. And then another beautiful, beautiful goal assisted by the GUZMAN and a great finish from Suso. Just to top it off there, that was a really good goal. Probably one of my favorite goals that I scored, just because of the beautifully weighted pass from the GUZMAN and the great finish from Suso. I really like goals like that. And then this goal right here, nutmegs the defender, and then a beautiful left-footed finish, very Messi-esque. Like I said, Suso is great. Doesn't have the highest of pace, but I've noticed, I believe I said this already, that if a player has more than like 60 pace, they feel like they have 90 pace. Very, very weird. And I'm not sure how pace is supposed to work in this game, but I'm using another team right now while I'm recording the squad builder, and he has around 60 pace, and he outruns defenders like it's nothing. I'll definitely be uploading that squad in the past coming days. And then the striker we have is KALINIC, a non-rare with, I believe, 85 finishing and like around 85 or 86 positioning. I wish I could have showed you the stats, the in-game stats, but unfortunately I forgot that you could do that. But he did a really good job. Great finish, as you'll see there. Scored me some really nice goals. Another one right here, I believe, is a great over-the-top through ball from, I believe, Trigueros. Yeah, it must have been. Great touchdown with his head and a fantastic left-footed, weak foot volley into the bottom corner. And this one is another great goal from outside the box here. A right-footed finesse shot, just puts it top bins, like as top bins as you can possibly be. Really, really good finisher. Although he was inconsistent, wasn't the top scorer on the team. I think maybe he had the same amount of goals as Trigueros scored me, which, you know, as a striker should definitely be getting more goals than a damn center midfielder. And then a great pass over the top from Suso, nice touchdown, and then a nice little finish from KALINIC. If I could show you the replay of that goal, it actually wasn't that great of a finish. It was actually almost right at the keeper, but, you know, like I said, keepers are pretty dog shit in this game and will let in just about everything. And then nice build-up play, great little run from KALINIC, and a nice left-footed, weak foot finish into the bottom corner. And overall, I think for around a 5,000 coin team, you're not going to really get much better for that price point. So when the game first comes out, or if you're on early access right now and you want to have a nice cheap little team, you can pick this team up, just buy every player on open bid, and you can pick the team up as a whole for around 5,000 coins, which is an absolute bargain. This team was really, really good. I would definitely recommend it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.